Good morning everybody, how are you? It's June here and it is time for another video response. This time Mrs. the Doll has thrown down the gauntlet with All That Glitters, MAC's All That Glitters eyeshadow, and has done a tutorial using that eyeshadow, and has basically asked for video responses using the same eyeshadow in a different way. So I am going to attempt to do that this morning. Again, on my way to work. This is kind of becoming a habit. Now I've already put on my foundation, which is a bit too dark for me. I'm not sure. This is more a summer foundation, but my skin's really dry, so I've had to use this. It's the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, and it's in the shade BR20. BR10 would probably be my correct shade at the moment, but I can't get my hands on that shade in Ireland, so I've had to use the BR20, which is lovely, but very, very nice foundation, but maybe a tiny bit too dark for me right now. Anyway, not to worry, we'll carry on. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Painterly Paint Pot on my eyelids. And I've forgotten to bring a brush with me to take that out of the pot, so just this once. I will just use my fingers, or I normally don't. So just a very thin layer of that, just to prime the eyelids a little bit. Okay, now, next step is to take All That Glitters eyeshadow, which is, I do believe, this one here. If you can see this one here. Okay, so there is All That Glitters, and it's kind of a pinky gold kind of shade. It looks darker in the pan than it is on the eyelid. It's quite, I've been experimenting with this eyeshadow all weekend. I'm going to use a little Hakuhodo eyeshadow brush for this. So I'm just applying that all over the lid. This would be too shimmery for me to use as a highlighter colour. I wouldn't generally put anything that's shimmery on my brow bone, unless it was 1984, which it's not. So, okay, we got that on. So it's just a, it looks kind of champagne coloured on the lid. It's a bit like, it's quite like Urban Decay Sin actually, when I look at it on. It's quite like that colour. Okay, so that's that. Now what I'm going to do to give myself something to blend the eyeshadows into is I'm going to take this colour here, which is, sorry, one second while I locate the shade I want. Something matte. Here we go. No. Where is it? Yes. These are all my kind of light and matte kind of blending colours, and this is Blanc Type. Okay, so I'm going to use Blanc Type as my highlight. So I'm going to actually put it from the kind of the crease up, so that my other eyeshadows will blend over nicely and won't go patchy looking. And sets the Painterly Paint Pot as well with a powder finish, so it's easier to apply eyeshadow over that. Now for a kind of transition colour, I am using this shade here, which is called Kid. And I'm taking this Hakuhodo, this is the, what, S142 blending, crease brush, blending brush, whatever. And I'm just going to place Kid in the socket line there, and it's very, very faint. You won't see this that much. I'm not sure if you'll see it at all on camera, but it's just very, very subtle. So it's just a very subtle. Okay, so we've got a bit of contouring there. Now, I am going to use, rather than, the temptation with all the glitters would definitely be to go warm with this, but I'm not going to because I'm a contrarian. I am going to use a very cool colour, and the colour I'm choosing is this one here, and it's called Concrete, and it is a very kind of blackened brownish grey colour, and so I'm going to use this as a contour colour and as an outer V colour, and for that purpose I'm going to use firstly this shading brush again, or this crease brush again, and I'm going to kind of very subtly apply that. Oh my gosh, my mirror is just in everybody's way, I'm sure. It's just going to go above, sort of above the crease as well, just to deepen the socket there. Although sometimes I think I deepen the socket, my eye socket too much. And then just in here as well. So this is toning down all the glitters really, because it is a warm champagne kind of colour, but I'm just sort of moderating it with the other colour. Now what I'm doing now is taking this little K005 brush from Hakuhodo, tiny little shader brush, and I'm dipping it into Concrete again, and this time I'm going to apply it on the outer V. This is quite a soft look, really. This colour it's a nice eyeshadow. It's not all that pigmented as they go, but sometimes that's kind of what I want, because I don't want to overdo the dark eyeshadow in this look. I want it just to be soft. So we're putting that on the outer V. Now next thing, under the eye goes that. Again using the same little shading brush. So it's all right. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more of that and just darken that down a little bit more in the outer V there. Okay. Now for eyeliner, I'm actually going to use an eyeliner this time, if I can find it, and it is the Technicolor liner in Earthline from MAC. And you'll now witness the terrible indignity of me putting on eyeliner. I like this colour because it's quite cool. It's a cool colour. No warmth to it, and very neutral. Okay, so that is my eyeliner on, and I'm not going to really smudge that because it doesn't really need it. I'm sorry about my mirror, I know I'm desperate. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit on it, not on the waterline, just kind of on the lower lashes as well. Okay, so that is that. That is pretty much the finished product there. It's just a very soft daytime kind of look. Again, my brows, I'm just not. Okay, so mascara is next. And again, I will just pause the video here and come back to you with mascara and blush and lipstick done. Okay? Okay, so this is the finished face. I've used Luminoso from Milani blush on my cheeks, which is a nice warm peachy colour, and very nice if you've got cool eye look, warms your face up. I really like it. And the lipstick then is MAC's the Fairy Glen, which is a limited edition lipstick which I am totally in love with, and so that's what I've got on for lipstick. So I'll just show you the eye again, if I can zoom in. So we have Painterly Paint Pot all over the eye lid to start. Then I have all the glitters on the lid. Blended then Blanc type over that, from the crease up to the brow bone as a highlighter. Then I used Kid in the crease as a transition colour, and then I put concrete eyeshadow into the outer V and blended a little way into the socket line, and then brought under the eye as well. And then I have MAC's Earthline Technical Liner as a eyeliner. And the mascara is Givenchy Phenomenize.